Today I'm bringing you 5 apple recipes easier and just better than pies. Let's dive in. What happens when a giant Finnish pancake meets a warm apple pie filling? Something special is about to come together. We start by warming things up, just a gentle heat to get everything ready. Into a bowl goes 400 ml of milk, then 30 grams of butter. Let it melt completely as the milk warms, and once it's ready, take it off the heat. Cooling down doesn't take long, just enough time to remind ourselves this is all about apples. Next come the eggs, 4 of them. There's no wrong way to crack them, so I try a few. Then sift in 180 grams of flour, add 2 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt and a splash of vanilla extract. Now whisk everything together until smooth and lump-free. That's our Pannukakku butter, light but sturdy enough to hold the filling later. Pour it onto a parchment-lined tray and bake at 190 degrees Celsius, about 375 Fahrenheit, for 30 minutes. Perfect amount of time for me to do a little quality control. While the base bakes, it's time to build a filling worthy of it. Into a pan go about 4 diced apples. Then a few knobs of butter. Now turn on the heat. As the butter melts, it coats the fruit and helps it release its juices. Once it does, in goes a teaspoon of cinnamon, 50 grams of sugar and a touch of citrus zest. Half an orange is enough to lift the flavor. Let it simmer gently until the juices start to thicken and look syrupy. Then finish with a tablespoon of cornstarch mixed with a splash of water. This keeps lumps from forming and blends in smoothly. That way, the filling turns glossy and holds together perfectly when you slice the roll. Now back to our pancake, baked to perfection and ready to fill. Spread the warm apple filling on top and roll it up gently. It holds together beautifully without cracking. As a finishing touch, dust it with powdered sugar. It looks like a fancy dessert, but the process is surprisingly simple, lighter than cake, easier than pie, and just as satisfying. One bite and it's pure comfort. A recipe worth keeping. Enjoy! For our next recipe, we are mixing fruit and cheese in a way that'll make your taste buds stand up and applaud. In a blender, combine 200 grams of 5% cottage cheese, 1/4 cup of sugar, a pinch of salt, and 100 grams of butter. Blend until smooth. I can already imagine how delicious this is going to be. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. Add 250 grams of flour and a tablespoon of baking powder. Mix again until you've got a dough. Next, dice some apples and gently fold them into the dough. Take small portions of this apple-studded mixture and roll them into balls. Give each ball a luxurious coat of cinnamon sugar. Arrange them on a baking tray lined with parchment paper, leaving a bit of space between each one. They'll need room to puff up and get golden. Pop the tray into a preheated oven and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. The aroma will tell you when they are ready. What you've created are apple cheese balls. They are the perfect companion for your afternoon tea or coffee break. Craving a quick and easy dessert? This 3-ingredient apple pudding is what you need. Simple, satisfying and full of comforting flavors. Start by peeling and chopping 2 fresh apples. Choose apples that are sweet and firm. They'll bring a fresh, fruity base that pairs perfectly with the creamy richness of the pudding. Next, put the apple pieces into a blender. Add 2 eggs. They help bind the ingredients together and give the pudding its smooth, custard-like texture when baked. Then pour in a generous splash of sweetened condensed milk. Its thick, creamy texture adds just the right amount of indulgent sweetness. Finally, add a pinch of cinnamon for a warm, aromatic touch that ties all the flavors together. Now blend everything until smooth. The mixture will turn silky with a soft golden hue from the apples and eggs. Pour the mixture into an oven-safe dish. Set your air fryer to 160 degrees Celsius and let it bake for 20 minutes. As it cooks, the scent of apples and cinnamon will fill your kitchen, building anticipation for what's to come. The result? A soft, creamy pudding that's as easy to make as it is to enjoy, with the perfect balance of rich apple flavor and indulgent sweetness. Let's get fancy with our next dish. It's got more layers than your favorite mystery novel. In a ramekin mix 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 4 tablespoons of melted butter. This is your flavor foundation. Core and peel an apple. Then use a mandolin slicer to slice it paper thin. Layer these slices in the ramekin, creating a tower of apple goodness. Once you've added all the slices, give the ramekin a gentle shake. This helps the butter-sugar mixture coat all the apple slices evenly, ensuring every bite is full of flavor. Top it with a circle of puff pastry. Brush with egg and bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. When it's done, flip it onto a plate and top with a scoop of ice cream. You've just made a 1000-layer apple dessert. It's like an apple pie that went to Finnish in school. Now let's prepare to impress with our next creation. It's like teeny edible works of art. Slice an apple horizontally and use a small cookie cutter to remove the core. You're aiming for apple rings, not donuts. Grab some puff pastry and cut it into strips. Now let's play dress up with our apple rings. Dip them in a mixture of 2 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon cinnamon, then rub them in pastry strips. You can find full list of ingredients in the description. Dip one side of each rubbed apple ring in beaten egg, then dip that side in cinnamon sugar. This creates a golden, sweet crust on top. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. The result? Apple crispy buns, a sweet, flaky treat that'll make you the hero of any gathering. Enjoy! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the recipes, feel free to like the video, subscribe for more and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next. New episodes every Sunday. Fast, visual and worth saving.